Welcome back to Streamline Entertainment. We're going to get straight into a video. Courtney was right. Chloe refuses to answer Kim's calls after Kim's inappropriate weekend with Tristan. So this is getting more bizarre. Um, we know basically Kim is always basically in the media for the wrong reasons at the moment, but it just seems like Chloe is refusing to pick up her calls and to talk with her at the moment. So things seems to be getting worse for her. Let's get straight into it.
So doing today, well, baby, if you are Khloe Kardashian, you might see what Kourtney's talking about now and how Kim may or may not be trusted. Now, if you guys don't know, right, Tristan was, side note, Tristan was involved in a fight um, outside of somewhere, right? We're going to get into that because Tristan is so corny. He really feels like he is like starring in a movie like Scarface. Unfortunately, Tristan don't know the movie is Barney Goes to School, and he's Barney. Y'all, listen. Let's talk about the way Chloe is finding out that Kim can't be trusted. Now, if you guys don't know, Kim and Tristan were hanging out in Miami hard. Now, I understand. A lot of people were saying, oh my God, she was using Tristan for protection. She must not. Baby, when we talk about this fight that Tristan had, when he came off looking so Canadian, rugged, thuggish Valley girl, you're going to be like, Tristan ain't protecting no one. Listen, I don't know, Canada. I can't tell like the losers from the non-losers, but Tristan seems to be in the loser category. We're going to talk about that. But also in the fact that Chloe seems to actually feel some type of way that Kim is hanging around Tristan. Because when...
This is very, very strange. Very strange. I tell you why. It's because Kim's falling out with Courtney, recently fallen out with her mum. It's absolutely crazy. It really, really is. When is it going to stop? I think what it is, she thinks that she can involve herself in her sister's lives and maybe try to ruin their relationships or try to flirt with Tristan. It's getting kind of crazy now. Where are they doing it for attention? Is it all a setup? It's crazy what's happened recently.
they were hanging around, Kim posted they were all in the club together. And I'm sure in my mind, Kim was like, girl, I'm just watching them for you. Now, I'm not saying Kim and Tristan are messing around. I am saying that we did catch Tristan ogling Kylie's booty, right? We caught Tristan ogling Kylie's booty while Chloe was 4 feet away from him, while he was trying to beg for Chloe back while he had another woman pregnant. And I'm not talking about the surrogate. So he's bold. I don't think Kim would do it, but I definitely think Tristan would do it. Tristan is like Thanos. He is literally finding new ways to break Chloe's soul, like whatever. So I definitely think Tristan would be down for it because look at his track record. But there was something interesting that Kim posted in her stories, and that was stories of them trying to call Chloe from the club on FaceTime, and Chloe declining the call. Now, right? Chloe likes to say, "Oh no, I don't care. I this and that," and Chloe can't talk because she does the same thing about hanging out with Scott. You know what I'm saying? So Chloe can't talk either. But I will say that when it comes to that, it's just very, very interesting. What's more, after that came up, Chloe posted this on her Instagram stories. First, she posted a meme of Mike Tyson, okay? And he said, saying you have to hit rock bottom. That's the way that you truly find yourself. Then she posted, be the reason why people believe in beautiful souls, kind hearts, and good energy. Never stop being a good person. This is all while Kim is painting the town red with Tristan. Then she posted, hold on, Then she posted,
It just makes me wonder. I'll sort of carry on with this in a second. It makes me wonder whether they're just doing it for media attention, um, or whether they are up against trying to outdo one another, the sisters, by flirting with one another's boyfriends. But it really is getting kind of crazy that they're all entwined in each other's lives, and it doesn't seem to be going away at the moment. Something's got to give soon. Something's got to give soon before there's massive arguments or another big fight coming up.
a thing about Jim Carrey, where he said, I dropped the whole trying to be something a long time ago. So I pretty much walk through the world except when I want to do something outrageous or funny. It then goes on to say, kind of tip the boat. You know, I don't have any trouble being myself, and I don't have any trouble saying no. And when I mean no, I don't feel there's, pressing responsibility to please everyone. I'm not unkind to people. I love people. I much prefer saying hello and who are you and what are you doing today than giving a selfie, because selfies stop the world, and they stop life. You then go like that, and it's going to be on Instagram to give people a false sense of relevance. Y'all, y'all, y'all. Does this not sound like Chloe and Kim are at it? Does this not sound like Chloe does not appreciate Kim partying with Tristan? First of all, Tristan shouldn't be partying. Again, Duma actually put up something where they said that if they didn't know any better, it would look like Chloe and Tristan were back together. But every time they say that, Chloe shoots it down. Okay, Chloe and Tristan are back together. They're living in the same.
Look, we know that Tristan, at the end of the day, he's been out there. He's had a life. He's had a past. At the end of the day, they've had their ups and downs, Chloe and Tristan. But with Kim getting involved, it does sort of definitely spice things up a little bit.
How? So what does this mean? If you realize last time when he was with the Lakers, he's only allowed to party when he has a handler or a minder. Usually it's his baby daddy Corey, because Corey be looking at him like, yeah, Papa, shoot the club up, right? He be looking like he is ready, playing some Alicia Keys and some Anita Baker combined. Okay? So, we had that what's going on with Tristan and Chloe. However, it looks like Chloe is actually really, 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 really mad. Really mad that Kim is encouraging the party behavior. And the thing is, Kim, she babysitting Tristan. She wanted to get a walk going into the club for the aesthetic. Tristan matching in like a black see-through Prince. Oh, Tristan's so corny.
Look, Kim's playing a game. To be honest with you, she's playing a game, and she plays it very, very, very well. And whatever you say, it can be a bit out of order, but it works because it gets her into the media. It gets people looking. It gets people asking questions. Is she trying to make a move on Tristan, or is she just winding her sisters up? Just to keep them on the ball, but she's smart. I'll give her that. I'm not sure it's always for out of spite, but I do think a lot of it is just for attention.
Still talk, but you know what? Let me just shut up. Anyway, right? So they was walking in. Kim did that for the aesthetic. She did that because she didn't want to walk into the room alone, and then she left. And left Tristan to go do his thing. And even having him in the club when Tristan makes excuses for, no, you understand, it happens because I drank, it happens because of this, it happens because of that. Y'all, listen. All I want to say is What do y'all think of that? Speaking of what y'all think about that, we need to talk about Tristan and what is going on because, baby, he got like Tristan is due for someone to just fight. Let's get a genuine question. Can Tristan fight? Because he's always doing the most. Like somebody won't knock his big self down. Like his name is in Diva off in the truck. Can he fight? Because the mess he be doing. Remember when he tried to fight Lamar and Lamar laughed in his face and said, "Yeah, all right." Yeah, let me pull this article up. Matter of fact, I don't even need the article. I don't even need the article because it was a video. So there's a video out of TMZ, right? Where Tristan is literally talking to some guy that comes like right here, okay? Go to TMZ and watch the video because I'm not getting demonetized for it, but let me describe it. He's talking to some guy that stops here, right? And he does that weird Toronto Drake. Listen, Canadian Tattletales, is that what like the hard British guys do? Because it's not translating. Tristan said,
What I get from Tristan is a bit of a joker, like I said, and I think he's a little bit of a wind-up merchant as well. That sort of character. This is what I get from him in like the videos I've seen him in, or what he gets up to at the end of the day. I think he's a bit of a cheeky chappy at the end of the day, but harmless at the same time at the end of the day. But I think Chloe gets pissed off of him sometimes.
as to the guy, he's sitting there talking, and then he notices he's sitting there talking, and then he notices like a camera there. So he's like, he starts performing for the camera. Funny thing is, this girl comes out, and she's like pissy cracker. She's like, "Wow, you're tall. You play ball. How tall are you?" Tristan looks at her and says, "Why don't you get lost?" And then, like, when she's like, turns around, he kind of like sneaks a look at her booty. You know, he chased her right on back down, right? As if Tristan's picky. Please, right? So anyway, he probably was like, "Oh, wasn't fertile enough." So anyway, he turns back around, and the dude, they're all squared up. Tristan then says to this boy, "Yo, put your hands up. Put your hands up." In my book, that's challenging somebody to a fight. Somebody saying, "Put your hands up." Then, after he says, "Put your hands up," he literally looks at his guys next to him, those little lackeys that always be hanging out with them, that babysit Chloe when Tristan's out making other babies. Looks at them and he's like, "You know what? Y'all go ahead and handle this. Y'all go handle this. I'm gonna be waiting in the car." And then walks his high booty self to the SUV, the Uber Black that's waiting, and gets in, looking like he's Drake with his little wine glass. And I said, if this ain't some Canadian corniness, I don't know what is. And get this, after
I think he's clever. I think he's smart too. He just plays the game just to get some attention at the end of the day. I think Tristan acts the part, but I don't think he's a really a bad boy out there. I just think he enjoys basically being with the Kardashians at the end of the day and getting his name out there. We know that basically he's had other women previously, probably more than one, but like I said, that's another story.
he said that, those two guys started going fisticuffs. They was like, they was going like squared up. They were doing fisticuffs with that guy that Tristan was trying to get thuggy with. But that guy had like fire and brimstone in him. He was giving it, right? Because they mollywopped him. And then that guy hit them back and had him up against the guy that they thought they were going to get over on, had him up against the wall. That's the thing. Sometimes when people are crazy like that in your face, just leave them because, baby, we don't know Tristan can fight. But, oh, boy, I was like, I think he can fight. The whole point of the matter is, this is who Chloe let play her a million times. A boy that actually thinks it's hard to tell somebody to throw their fist up, that told a guy get ready to square up, then told his friends to handle the light work like he's some mafia boss.
You know that, look, we know Tristan can't be trusted, but I think in Chloe's case, I think she can't really say goodbye because she's still into him and she can't really say goodbye. And I think Tristan knows what Kim's like at the end of the day. They've sort of got that same personality trait into look, hey, let's wind someone up at the end of the day. But like I said, is taken inappropriately, I think.
Again, he is starring in a 2000 remake of Barney Goes to School, and he's not even Barney. Now listen, go watch the video, let me know what you think. Tristan is out in Miami wilding. Even the way he was standing there, and there was this one groupie that came up to him and was like, wow, you're so tall. Chloe knows that man is peeling women off of him. She knows there's a bunch of women that don't care, look better than her, and the faces can move, and they don't look like the character out of Face Off. Because I don't care how many filters the Kardashians put on, baby, that skin is getting thin. But anyway, y'all, Tristan is so corny. And my question to y'all is, can he fight? And another thing is, the fact that Chloe has no choice but to just be waiting at home with both his babies, the son looking just like her, so she's just like sitting there thinking about a lifetime of Kris Jenner and Kim and everybody talking about her face and looking at a baby that got the same face. Which you would think would make her love the baby anymore. Because sometimes when people call you ugly, you might internalize it, but then when you see it on a child's face, then it's different, and you realize that, like, and you want to heal your inner child by healing the baby that looks just like you, but I guess not. Anyway, y'all, Tristan's corny, Chloe's stupid, Kim's a snake, and I guess Chloe saw what Courtney was talking about. Baby, you know what they say.
Look, I think that basically Chloe will wake up and eventually get rid of Tristan, because he's a wind-up merchant, and I don't think she really trusts him. But they break up. He has her back. He breaks up at the end of the day. But this, you never know what's round the corner next between these two.
Say, don't trust no ninja, don't trust no Chris. Anyway, y'all, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Well, again, it looks like Kim has fallen out with her sister Chloe. She's fallen out with Courtney, mum recently as well. It goes on and on and on. But like I said, the Kardashians, they feature, and they're always going to be in the media. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to Streamline Entertainment and support the video. Thank you. Support the channel, should I say. Thank you.